What's up, guys? I hope every guys been doing good. Some news that came down that just caught my attention. I had to do a video on. If you know anything about me, know anything about the channel, I'm big onto the whole Payday franchise. I love playing Payday 2. I put a lot of time into Payday 2 and really enjoyed it. I really enjoy playing it, streaming it with my friends, and so on and so forth. And I still stream it on my Twitch channel. If you want to catch it, shameless plug, streaming it on Twitch. So, of course, you know, Payday 3 dropped last year, and I was excited for it, like most people, and I was disappointed. I was disappointed so badly that I didn't even do a review on it like I wanted to. That's how disappointed I was. Fast forward now, the game still ain't got no better. Like, it was the last bad thing I heard about it was there was more people playing Payday 2 than Payday 3. And now, I guess after all the backlash, the server issues, the no offline mode, all the stuff that people from the Payday community were saying, hey, this should be in Payday 3, why isn't it? And after all the excuses in the world, they finally decided to do some updates to help improve the game. But is it too late for it? That's the question. So today we're going to take a look at the update they got out called the Meta Bag update, which is very ironic. So let's jump into it and let's scroll through it, and I'll probably get my thoughts on it as we look through it. All right, so this is the big page. This is the improvements. We want to continue to ensure transparency by providing detailed dev blocks and provisional timelines on quality of life and content updates below. So this is their highlights they want to improve for the year. Progression, new content, UI revamp, stability, matchmaking, server browsery, a solo mode, and an actual offline mode. So some of their initial focus, as you guys can see, some things that catch my eye, an unready button. Surprisingly, there's not, like when you play Payday 3, once you ready up, you can't unready, which to me is weird. It's in Payday 2. Mass vendor with weekly rotating inventory, not bad. Controller improvements. Somebody that plays Payday 2 and Payday 3 when I was playing it mostly with controller, that definitely will be a good thing. Communication wheel improvements, that's the good. Being able to vote kick people. Once again, I don't know why that wasn't put into Payday 3 when you, as the person hosting the game, you could kick somebody out automatically. So I don't know, but let's take a look at all the stuff. We're gonna look at each one. So the first one we'll take a look at is progression. So before we just read into it, the big issues, in my opinion, the progression was there was no progression. The whole progression was based on a challenge system. So you had to complete these challenges in order to progress and get XP. Nothing wrong with that if that was addition to progression. So if you haven't played Payday 2, which if you have, you already know where I'm going from this, you complete a heist. That was the whole point of the game. The more challenging the heist, the more XP. The more stuff you stole, the more XP. That wouldn't have been no problem in Payday 3 and the challenges being additional. Because the challenges, like what they sound like, the challenges. If you wanted to do them, cool. If you don't have to. You can just still do the heist, do them higher difficulties. You know, like in Payday 2, the more times you do it, the less XP you get. So keep that in mind. But let's look into what they want to do for progression. So, based on your feedback as part of the replayability progression initiative, our current challenge-based programs didn't achieve the goals we intended. Wow, go wonder. The challenges will be removed and we'll switch infamy progression to be tied to heist completion. Just like what I said for Payday 2. As part of this, we will revisit all the current heist payout values and add scaling per bag secure for infamy points, and also new bonuses that reward low playstyles. The existing challenge framework will be repurposed to give cosmetic rewards for hardcore. Okay, so this is literally what I just more or less said for the progression of Payday 2. This challenge system would have been perfectly fine if it was additional stuff, cosmetics, extra XP. It should have never been in the forefront. Like for me, that's why I couldn't even play it for long, because it's like there's no real reason to grind. Because for me, it was the progression and the lack of weapons. And it really made me mad for lack of weapons because I'm a big LMG person, light machine guns. I use a combination of LMGs, SMGs, and special weapons in Payday 2 because I always run a heavy build. I always the person that's throwing down the ammo. Hey, y'all focus on me while everybody gets stuff run off. So the fact I didn't even have any weapons, the weapons I normally use, that rubbed me the wrong way. But then if you look at Payday 3, the progression is so bad. Like for instance, Payday 2, every time you got to a new rank, you got something to unlock weapon wise. In this one, there's so many gaps. So it's like, what's the point of grinding once you get the weapons you wanted? So, but let's continue. So they're revamping the UI. We'll be working on creating a more intuitive UI that better explains what's happening around the player as well, including simplified friends, menu, yada, 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 better communicate. All right, UI is deceptive. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of the UI, the interface of the game. Me personally, I cared less. It definitely stood out from Payday 2, but it definitely gave me vibes of Call of Duty's UI. So, and I don't even play Call of Duty much more, but I was like, this looks like Call of Duty's UI. But I digress. So, new content. In addition, we intend to deliver on and expand our promises on new content. Alright, 3 DLC still planned for 2024, and we tend to add another free heist for Payday 3 in the same period. So, this really ties into the point of, you know, if you spent money on the DLCs. If you bought the plans beforehand and all that, then you're going to get most of the stuff anyway. If you didn't, it's up to you. As most of us going to do, we'll probably buy it, if we haven't already pre-ordered it, when it drops on Steam sales. That's the end of it. Another thing I've seen that just caught my eye, we will also be rolling out skill lines, cosmetic items rewards, and a free LMG primary, and much more throughout the year. Now, that personally makes me happy, because I was really worried when they did bring in LMGs, it was going to be part of their overkill weapons. They are special weapons. And I was really worried that's what was going to happen. But we're finally getting an LMG for a primary, so I'm happy to see that. Hopefully we get some more LMGs coming. DLC pricing, not really worried about that. In-game store, I know the microtransactions has been making a lot of people mad, and the microtransactions really don't make sense at this point. Like, there's nothing really worth buying cosmetically that you want that you can't grind for. But hey, once we're satisfied with the improvements, we intend to make Payday 3 and revisit the topic in 2025. My opinion, don't even worry about it, but that's just me. Alright, Unreal Engine 5. We have reallocated resources dedicated to Unreal Engine 5 update to instead work on the improvements to the Payday 3 experience. I mean, in my opinion, Payday 3 definitely looks better than Payday 2. I will never take that away. Payday 3 does look better. So, I mean, if you're going to improve it, make it look better, make it more organic in a sense, make it more streamlined, maybe more animations, cool. That's fine with me. Initial focus. Many things mentioned need preparation. Other features plan to be implemented. So, quick play, loadout renaming, recurring small content, control improvement, like I said, vote kicking, I'm ready button, play again feature. Now, the play again feature wouldn't be bad. I know, like, if you failed a heist and end it, you could just play again and restart it. So, not a bad thing. Mass vendors or rotating stuff, it's not a bad thing. Like, especially if it's all cosmetic and you're just using in-game currency to get it, that's fine. No problem there. So, a lot of this is good improvements. I really don't see nothing wrong with that. Let's look at what else they got. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, so we just jumped down there. So let's see. So solo mode and offline mode. Okay. One of the biggest things that was harped since day one was why there wasn't offline mode. There's an offline mode for Payday 2. Their argument, oh, we're trying to make sure that no one cheats in the game and all that. It's like, it's Payday 2. Well, it's Payday 3. They designed the game, like, and I've seen it happen in Payday 2. When people try to join my matches and they're using stuff that they hacked or illegally got, the system automatically kicks them from my game and tells me why. So it's like, you already had that in place for Payday 2. So implement the same system. Or just put all the people that hack and pirate to the game in their own servers. I know some games do that. But solo mode, offline mode would definitely be great. Because like with me, I have a Steam Deck and I do play on the go. And I do like to play Payday 2 on the go, because sometimes I like to just knock out a couple of missions offline, run in my box and keep going. Sometimes I got internet, Steam Deck, hop on with my friends and go. So I think that's something that should have been there from day one, in my opinion. Sayability, matchmaker, and server browser. Let's see what this says a little bit more. On top of cooperative play, our matchmaking isn't doing a good job of bringing people together. Really? Your day one, the first month, and the second month, you just now realizing that. But not trying to harp too much on it. Let's try to be positive. Now, we have a number of social and cooperative features planned for the year, as well as rebuilding our matchmaking function into a more robust system. Okay? Until those features are implemented, the current matchmaking will be supported by quick play functionality. Good. Ensuring you can reliably play with other players later on in the year. We're looking to bring back a crime.net server-style browser. In my opinion, that would be very good. Do they have to bring the exact one from Payday 2? No. Something similar that works like it? Perfectly fine. You should be able to go in and see who's doing what heists, and you can just join that one quickly, or just, like you said, instantly join one. Just randomly get to one. I thought that was a very good implement in Payday 2, because if I didn't want to join someone's heist, I just put my own money down and did my own, and people will hop in if I set it up for open. So we'll have to see how it turns out. Like I said, if they brought back CrimeNet, I don't think nobody honestly would be complaining. So, okay. So optimization, readability, teamwork, co-op, reliability, progression, fantasy, and heisting. I mean, a lot of this, in my opinion, is stuff that should have happened since day one. Like, a lot of this should have happened day one. Not even day one. A lot of this should have been implemented before the game even released. When they did their closed alpha, their betas, I know they got feedback about this. I sent my own feedback in. So it's like, I honestly don't know. And then them defending all this, oh, we want to keep it like this. We know this is best. But you got a community that supported your previous game for the past 10 years. And you don't want to listen to them now with your new game. It's like, I don't know. So let's wrap this video up. My personal thoughts, it's a long time coming, but I don't know. Payday 3 may bounce back up. If all this stuff is implemented in a timely, in a right manner, and it gives people an initiative and a reason to jump back into Payday 3, it could bounce back up. But it's kind of hard when, in a lot of people's opinions, Payday 2 is doing everything right now. And then you got games like Helldivers 2, which I am loving because I played the first one a lot. Has a lot of implementations that are fun and just simple to get into. But I don't know. It's a chance that this could bounce back up. But right now, I honestly don't think so. The player count is so low on Payday 3 right now, I honestly don't know. It may be too late, but it's just February of this year. Anything could change. The game may bounce back up mid-year and gets its numbers back up. Maybe it'll get its numbers halfway up to Payday 2. Maybe it'll get its numbers all the way up to Payday 2. I think that will probably happen more like in a year, if possible. But we'll just have to wait and see. But that's just my thoughts. I'm definitely going to wait till a lot of this has happened before I hop back into Payday 3 and see what I think about it. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below. Like I said, I'm staying on Payday 3 until all this stuff goes on. I'm still playing on Payday 2 and enjoying it. But let me know how you guys feel. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like. If you didn't like what I said, hit the dislike and tell me in the comments. Tell me why you think I'm wrong about all this and this is going to save Payday 3. Let me know. But as always, catch me on my social medias. I'm more active on Twitter right now, so you can hit me up on there. Like I said, streaming on Twitch. So back streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, having fun. Payday 2 is the game I'm streaming on Friday, so But that'll do it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you.